Ah, Jesus Christ. Ah, look at this, guys. That's heavy as heck. Ah, look at that. Howdy, folks. I'm going to take you through a great adventure today. I tell you, it's got to be one of my favorite experiences to date. It's been absolutely insane. I think you're going to love this one. Went out deep, anchored up. I had caught some big jumbos in this new area. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go back there. Oh, the conditions were really tough. So I sucked it up. Last time there was a lot of sharks. So this time I knew to expect the sharks. You know, I brought extra bait and I just said, you know, just deal with it. You know, if it's a shark, you know, just keep working, right? There was the good news is the sharks really ended up coming late, and they did. They came big time. But we had some special things for you. Oh my God! Yes, the jumbos are back, and I think you're gonna enjoy this one. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know how much the camera caught, but look at this. All right, he's not letting me take the picture. How about that? 30 inches, guys. All right. Party has started. That's a target species acquired in extreme conditions. We're anchored. This could get good, guys. Let's see. Boys, we got somebody coming up. Nice little pull there. I mean, that looks like the right stuff. Like I was going forward a little bit like that, but I mean, it doesn't feel like a shark yet. Not that crazy pull. Could be good, man. Extreme conditions out here. We're trying to hook up. I already got one jumbo in the box. Oh my Lord, I'm so happy. Still got about, let's see, 140 feet to go. There are two lines out, they're completely going across. Real challenge. So we can give you. That looks good to me, man. That looks primo. Nice, really big, strong pull. That's what those horses do. We're here. Come on, baby. Talk to me. Do the right stuff. It looks like the right stuff. I don't see anything yet. That looks enormous. I felt enormous right there. That first pull there was very nice. Second line. Oh boy, guys, I think it's another jumbo. Oh, it's almost for sure it's another jumbo. Yes, there he comes. There he comes. Oh baby, can you see him on the screen there? I hope you guys can see what I'm seeing. Oh mama. Oh baby. Oh, baby. Man, I'll tell you, this does not get old. That is a monster. That's a sea monster right there. Yep. Yeah, buddy. Look at this. Look at that. Big boy. That's a grande. Oh, man, I got to give you an up-close and personal view of that boy. Beauty. This has got to be, I'm going to say 29. Maybe 30. Let's get a view here. So I'm going to line him up with the end of the tail over here. Yeah, he's almost 30. He's like just under 30. Just under 30, boys. Ooh, that's two. Very sharky. Not a lot of pull. Hit right away. Not sold that that's the right species. That's it. That's the right stuff right there. Very, very heavy there. So that's very sharky to me. Very, very sharky. Let's see, I'm stretching out. They're like those bonita strips, man. I don't see a mutton doing that, but it'd be nice if it was a big old mutton, but I'm thinking shark on this one, guys. He's here. He's here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna call shark. All the way on the surface over there. Oh boy. That's not gonna be the right stuff, I don't think, guys. I think we're gonna get a shark here. That's heavy. That's shark heavy. That's very shark heavy. Yeah. I don't see him yet. I do see him, and it's definitely a shark. We're gonna lock this up here. I'm gonna try to get the most of my stuff back. I was expecting a lot of sharks today. Oh man, that's heavy. Try to get the most of my stuff back. I don't have to re-rig. I only have one glove. I spazzed out, didn't get my glove. See him down there? You guys can see him? A bit of a glare. Is that a hammerhead? I think we got ourselves a hammerhead. Probably about, I don't know, 7 feet long, 8 feet long. A couple 100 pounds. These guys are super aggressive. There he is. Oh, there he goes, he's pulling. Oh, he tried me. He tried me. Probably a juvenile. Oh, there he goes. Oh. He's strong, man. This glove's not very good. He definitely tried me there. Tie him up right here. A little pressure on him. Right under the boat. There he comes. Hammerhead. Head for sure. That's a hammerhead, all right. There we go. He snapped me off. Woo! Cut right through the glove. I don't have my gear today. That's nice. He gave me most of my stuff back. All right. We expected sharks today. That was totally expected. Doesn't hurt any less. That hurt. Took a nice hit right now. Sorry for the wind. The wind is vicious. Oh boy, that's a beauty. Oh yeah. Again, oh, this could be good, guys. Had a massive tangle. I'm still undoing it here, but that's got jumbo written all over it. Apologize for the wind, guys. The wind is just vicious. I can't really do much to cover it here, but it's coming up, man. If that's a mutton, it's a jumbo all day. It's starting to tell me that might be a shark. It's coming up though. We did get a hammerhead not long ago. Coming up slow, real slow. I'm gonna call shark. This coming up super slow, man. And the current is okay, but it's not a strong, super duper strong current. So, I don't know. I got my doubts here. What we got? 50 feet. He's here. If that's a mutton, it's gonna be a super big one, man. Super big one. I'm acting very sharky. I see him down there, and that, guys. Oh my God, that's a mutton. Oh boy, guys, it's a mutton. Oh my God, that's a monster. Oh my God, that's a monster. I need the gaff for this thing. I need the gaff. Ooh, that's a big one, guys. Look at the size of that thing on the surface over there. It came up like a submarine. Oh man, I thought it was a shark. You guys seen this? It went down on me in the current right now. But Lord, that's a big guy. I'm being real gentle because I don't want it to come off, but this is a big one, guys. Really big one. Really big. Oh, that's what's happening. We've got two. We've got two guys. There's one in the back too. I thought this was an enormous monster, but it is actually really, really big. But the thing is, the rod was hurting so much because it's a double grande. Oh my God. Look at this, guys. Look at this thing. Oh my God. Wait a minute. We're not done. Oh man. I'll tell you, that's a first for me, guys. That's a first. 2 grandes. That's number 3 and number 4. We got one more to go. And this is going to be another monster epic day. It already is. It's already amazing. Wow. Yeah, buddy. Get in here. Karen's got him. Gonna get him up quick. It's a jumbo. It's a big jumbo. Perfectly hooked in the lip, if you guys can see there. Very good lip hook there. Just gonna kind of lift him in here. Wow, that's a monster. That's a monster, guys. Look at the size of this thing. Yeah, baby. Let's get up. I don't have another glove, but I'm gonna stick my hand in there anyway. Oh, well, I'll grab him by the tail. I can't. He's too slippery. I don't know what to say. That's a double. I thought we had a shark on. Last thing I would have thought was 2 jumbos. And he's being a pain in the butt. Let's see if I can't get him. Come on, you monster. Come on. There you go. That's a double. 2. Oh. Let's see if I can't get him over here for you. A little bumpy out here. Look at this. 2 for 1. Ooh. I don't know. I can't top that one, guys. That's it. That's tops for me. You gotta measure them, but they gotta be over 30 each. At least 30. If not more. Oh my God, that's a monster. Let's get a measurement on this, guys. I got the chest camera on, so we should be able to see him. Got a tail right there. And a head. 32 inches. So this one's 32, okay. Ridiculous. And this one, ow, this one's smaller. This one's gonna be probably 29, 30. Hurt the hell out of my hand there. That one's gonna be probably 30 at least. Oh my God. All right, get the tail right there, the head. This one's 31, guys. 31 and 32. Woo! A little out of breath. I don't know what to say. It happened. Glad you were here with me. Hey folks, well that's a wrap for today. I tell you, I'm still a little giddy. It's gonna be hard to top that one. So I'll take you through what we have in the box, but it's a beautiful day today, man. A little rough, but you can't beat this. You really can't. Yeah, the wind coming across the boat here and was really kind of making it a little rougher. It has laid down a little bit. You can see now the line is going straight back. I have one line still back out. I just had a shark just destroy my gear. I've caught one shark after the other trying to catch the fifth mutton. Pretty much going to give up at this point. I'd like to get in with some light and finish up the day. But let me show you what we got in the box. You don't like this. It's been pretty epic for me at least. Okay, well that broke off. So let me show you what we got. It's gonna be a little windy, but I'm going to show you what we've got in the box. It's been pretty spectacular, guys. These are monsters. These are sea monsters. Look at these guys. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at the size of these things. Oh my God. Look at the size of that thing. So we ended up with 4. Limit is 5. Well, limit's 5, so we got 4 absolute gargantuan dinosaurs. One more here. Somebody pinched me. Look at a reference there. Look at the size of those things. Look at that, guys. I'm gonna try to pick 2 of them up. Actually, all 4 of them, and get an epic pick. So yeah, sun's coming down. Not too bad though. Not too bad. It's about 6 o'clock. I have 1 more line out. That guy's still out. I've caught nothing but sharks, and big ones too. They're not small. I literally just grab the line and take off. So I lost the weight. Not a happy camper about that. Hate when I lose the weights. They're so damn expensive. But it's worth it to chase those monsters. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Now you're as excited as I am about that, because that is freaking ridiculously epic. Not to mention, I got 2 of those behemoths at the same time. I can't beat that. I don't know. I can't. I want to. I'd love to. Ridiculous. All right, let me try to carry those things. Get an epic pick here. I'm gonna sit you back in the pedestal. I'm gonna pick these bad boys up. It's gonna be crazy. All right. Ah, Jesus Christ! Ah, look at this, guys. That's heavy as heck. Ah, look at that. Monsters. Oh my God, that's too much. That. I have a glove on this one, so that's going to leave some scars. But I love it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Extra special one, at least for me. Obviously, I'll let you pan back in if we get the 5th one, but I'm gonna pick up and go home and relive this one a couple times. Till next time. Hey, folks, you guys had requested that I give you a tutorial on how to do an anchor deep. I'm going to take you through a little bit today. I'll do my best to share with you what I've learned to anchor as deep as I do. I anchor as deep as, let's say, 300 feet sometimes. But most of the time, I'm, between 200, inside of 200 feet is the norm, right? So the tools of the trade, what do you need? Well, you need an anchor. But you don't need a normal anchor. I have I would say, a normal anchor for my boat. I've got a heavy duty anchor here. And you can see it right here. So this is a heavy anchor. Very heavy chain. These are 1/2 inch. The reason that I go heavy like this, I want that anchor to stay down. The next thing you need to be able to do is you need to make sure you have a release mechanism here, where you tie the chain. It gets tied to the front of the anchor, if you will, right here in the top, and you use zip locks, if you will, zip ties. Actually tie the anchor here, and I also have some 150-pound tests there as well. So what happens is the anchor is pulled this way, like that, on the bottom, and when you're going to leave, if you're stuck in some kind of a big rock, what happens is this will snap, and then the anchor will actually pull up from here and yank it up, and you won't lose your anchor. You can still lose it, but there's a much better chance that you don't. So step 1. Heavy-duty anchor. I would call that a wedge type anchor. That's what you want out there. There's not a whole lot of rocks. It's more of a hard bottom, and the bottom is I would say more sandy and rockish, or less rockish, but just hard. So you need that to be able to dig in. So first step, heavy-duty anchor, heavy-duty chain. Next step, you don't have a windlass, so automatically pull in all of that rope. You need one of these, one of the best inventions that man came up with. This is this ball. This chain, this loop here gets disconnected. Let's see if we can put the camera here. Show you here. So this loop right here, okay, that gets clipped on to the actual anchor line, right? And once you clip it back through here, like this, it'll start riding down. It'll start riding down the actual anchor line, and it'll actually connect all the way. It'll go right through this chain here like this, and connect right up in here. And it'll get caught up and lift the anchor up for you. If you didn't know that already, if you're planning to anchor deep, I highly suggest you have one of those, because you're going to need to get yourself a 600-foot spool of line, of anchor line. Half inch is probably good enough, depending on the size of your boat. So that's the next step is you know, what boat do you have? My boat, fully loaded, weighs 10,000 pounds, so it's 32 feet long. So that causes all kinds of problems, right? Because every time, depending on the waves, you know, it does, you know, a big pull on that anchor, and you need a lot of scope so that anchor stays down. It's a real long scope. So in 200 feet, the rule is 600 feet of line put out. I depending on how rough it is, I put more. I actually have 750 feet of line on my boat. And so I was able to do the next thing that you need to learn. And I'm going to put the where I learned it, which is on YouTube, is how to splice your rope. So you want to, whatever rope you've got, you don't have to, you know, throw it away and get another one. You just need to learn how to splice it. So that's what I did. Right? So I spliced it right here. Actually, there's 3 splices on this rope, because I ran over it once and I had to cut it. So you'll learn how to do that with the video that I'm gonna give you, and just add more line to your rope. Obviously, you need to be able to store it. But then the next thing is, how rough is it? How rough is it safe for you to anchor? I anchor in very rough seas. I'll anchor in 5 to 7 foot seas, no problem with this boat, because I have so much scope. So if you don't have the long scope, I highly recommend that you don't go trying to anchor very, very deep in rough water. And rough is what you can tolerate, right? And what your boat can tolerate. This, you know, the smaller the boat, the less you're going to be able to tolerate. I say, again, 200 feet, I recommend that you put out 600 feet of line. You can get away with less, depending on the size of your boat. But more importantly, you need a big-time anchor. I'll tell you, I was, just this last weekend, I was anchored out there in my area. And there was at least 10 other boats trying to anchor. And the current was vicious because it's full moon. So around the full moon, things get really, really strong. And I was really the only boat that could anchor. Why? Because I've got the right setup. And they're trying their hardest to anchor. There's just no way the boats are going to anchor because the current is ripping. I was having to use 11 pounds of weight to stay down. But you can just imagine what all that force is on your boat trying to anchor if you don't have the right scope. So anchor, you need your anchor, you need anchor chain, you need a ball, you need at least 600 feet of rope if you want to be able to anchor right around 200 feet. I'd say 200 feet is a magical number out here. You need to find in your area where the ledges are and where the fish are holding. You'll just be able to spot them on your bottom charters, and just give it a shot. Give it a try. See if you can hold bottom deep like that. And another thing is, if you're anchoring deep and you're working deep, I would tell you to make sure that you give it at least an hour to an hour and a half in each site that you're trying. Don't just pick up and go, and don't sit there all day. If you're not getting hit, move on. I'd say don't spend, like I said, more than an hour in a spot, and that should help you catch more fish. I hope that helped with you. Take care.